Hello everyone, Akash here. Are you among the category of people who don't want to get married? Or maybe you know someone who doesn't want to get married and you are probably wondering why would anyone going to make that kind of decision? Always there is a lot to talk about when it comes to marriage and relationship. Let's go through in this video 12 possible reasons people don't want to get married. The first possible reason, they simply don't believe in marriage. They don't think marriage keeps two people together. They might grow up in a society that really don't care much about traditional value or simply don't believe in the idea of waiting. And it's kind of impossible to convince them for marriage. The second possible reason, they witness other people's marriage didn't work out. Especially people grow up in a home, had marital problem. That kind of scenario stays in their mind that if they get married in future, they might have some kind of marital problem. Most often their fear limit them making the move to get married. The third possible reason, they are trying to save money for marriage. They're aware of cost of marriage and living with the partner rest of their life. So when someone trying to save money for marriage, it's become very difficult for that person to decide to get married because cost is a lot lower for a single person than a married person. Some people simply not able to save enough money for marriage. The fourth possible reason, they simply don't think they have to get married to prove their love. They will choose to be together for rest of their life without any marriage commitment, basically being free. This way they can escape any legal matters. The fifth possible reason, they're just waiting for their partner to change and become perfect partner. This category of people highly unlikely get married to their significant other. Instead of breaking up with them, they simply remove the pressure of a civil partnership and continue spending time together as a couple. The sixth possible reason, they have a chaotic relationship with their partner. They barely get along with each other. And they think if they get married, their relationship going to get more miserable. If they ever decide to get married, they might require space from each other to improve the relationship. The seventh possible reason, they are not in love. They're simply not sure about marrying someone when there is no intense affection. In situation like that, they feel there is no reason for get married because they are not yet in love. They're basically waiting for the particular person before considering saying yes. The eighth possible reason, they prefer things as they are. Basically, they are very comfortable with their life. Also, they are very successful in their career and financially stable. And they really enjoy the unmarried life. They simply don't want to change their lifestyle for anything. The ninth possible reason, they can't handle the stress of marriage. Marriage isn't a fairy tale. That's what most people expect. Marriage involves profound amount of responsibility and understanding. And if you marry the wrong person, your life could feel like hell. Simply they can't handle the stress and might choose to stay single. The 10th possible reason, they are trying to avoid accumulating more debt. Many people feel they are not financially ready for marriage. They feel they don't have enough to have a home or take care of a family, and this reality preventing them to get married. Also, they probably saw other people got married and accumulated more debt, and that led to their marriage fall apart. They are trying to basically avoid this kind of scenario in their life. The 11th possible reason, they simply feel they're not good enough for marriage. Lots of people wants to get married and have a family. On the other hand, some people feel less deserving of this process. Maybe they made mistakes some point in their life and they prefer not to burden anyone else with it. The 12th possible reason, they fear divorce. People simply can call off if they want the relationship to end. On the other hand, marriage is quite different. Many people fear of divorce, shy away from marriage. They feel separation could ruin their finance, so they wouldn't consider marriage until they're sure about spending their life with someone. Most often, people never truly get past the fear. That's why they try to keep everything scheduled as long as possible. So the basic advantage of not getting married is freedom from financial burden, and they can channel those resources into other goals and ambitions. So person can focus on their dream and occupation without thinking about marriage, which can lead them to more financially successful in their life.